Good afternoon. Welcome to episode 6 of Crafting with Tracy. It's now 12:52 on Sunday the 5th of November, and I hope you're all well. How's it been going? Yeah, last night I could have done without. The fireworks, it was pretty loud last night for a few hours. It wasn't good. Oscar the cat was terrified. The dogs were barking and Millie was panting and they were just unsettled, and finally I managed to get them to lay down and then they were okay. But how's your week been? Yeah, mine's not been a bit tough this week. Tuesday I took all 6 bags to the charity shop, which was really hard, and I ended up sobbing my heart out in the car afterwards because the normal charity shop I take them to was closed, so I had to go round to the next one. And before I got back with the second bunch of bags, they were unpacking the stuff, so I saw Mum's stuff being taken out and it hurt. It really upset me, and then I had to go and get some death certificates. Managed to get back before the rain hit, and I spent the next few days feeling a bit unsettled. This week is going to be a tough week as well because on the 7th it's a year since I left my job and became self-employed again, and also it's going to be my first birthday on Saturday without Mum, which I'm kind of dreading. Feeling a bit emotional about it now, just speaking about it. But I was determined not to be sitting indoors, getting morbid and getting fed up and being upset. So I booked myself to go to the Queen's Theatre. Saturday afternoon I'm going out to see a show called Killing Jack. And then Sunday, they've got an Elvis show there, which I've booked a ticket to go and see. So those should be good evenings. I'll be frequenting there quite a lot over the next few months because I was dreading November, December, January. They're the worst months for me, the ones that are really tough. So anyway, let's get on to crafting, which is what I'm vlogging about, really. I've done some crystal art this week. It's Alice in Wonderland, which is part of the Craft Buddies series by Craft Buddy. As you can see, it's all Disney and it is licensed, so they pay to produce Disney products, which is really good. This is the other one I did, just a little cat. I did them for Halloween, really, just to have something on show indoors for Halloween, before the Christmas stuff starts coming in. Okay, knitting. What have I done knitting-wise? I've not touched my crochet at all. I just wanted to sit and knit, so that's what I did. But I have a finished pair of socks. They match kind of, but I quite like them when they're the same ball of wool, but they come out slightly different. I don't colour match them because I think it wastes yarn, which I can use on another project because I've nearly got 50 grams left of that yarn. So I need to find another scrap project to use. I'm not sure what I might do yet. So anyway, I cast on another sock, which was this one's mate. This is the yarn by Terry Dale, The Ungrateful Wench. So yeah, that's her yarn. That I've just about 4 rows or 4 rounds short of the heel flap. So I'm starting doing something by Crazy Sock Lady. She puts a stitch marker in every 10 rows to make it easier to count the rows. So that's really good at the moment. Sorry, I just dropped my other knitting on the floor. The other sock I'm working on is my Mrs. Rabbit ones, and I'm on the heel flap, which is my nemesis. If there's a part of the sock that's going to go wrong, it's this chap right here. I always go wrong on it. I either make an extra stitch when you purl the row back, because it's only a slip stitch pattern, but it's always the bit I go wrong on. Not the gussets, not picking up stitches, not doing the Kitchener stitch on the toes. So yeah, I don't know why it's the heel flap, but it's always that I go wrong on. So I'm taking my time, plodding through it row by row, and just taking it easy and enjoying the process, or trying to. Anyway, but I've got some yarn out to do a cast on another pair of socks. Zigzag by King Cole. Now I think this really reminds me of Christmas because of the red and the greens and just the colours in it. I think it's Christmas, but strangely enough, the name of it is Summer. That's the label information. So you can see it's a 100-gram ball, and it's 75% superwash wool and 25% nylon, with 460 yards or 420 meters. So there's quite a lot there. I'll probably get more than one pair of socks out of that, because I hate the heel flap so much. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to knit a sock tube out of this one, so I can just cut it and pick up and knit the cuffs in a contrasting yarn, and do a contrast afterthought heel and afterthought toes, and generally cheat on it, so I just couldn't sit and knit round and round and round and round. So I'll be a while working on these, but I'll get a couple of pairs of socks out of them, which will be lovely for Christmas, which I'm going to sit and cast on at some point, probably this evening, while I'm watching the Strictly and whatever else is on this evening. I haven't even checked. TV wise, what have I been watching? Most Haunted on YouTube, because they did a Halloween special this week, and there was a new episode every evening, and it was at Pendle. It was at one of the hospitals in the shadow of Pendle Hill. So that was really interesting, good fun, and I enjoyed that. Help My House is Haunted had a new episode, which I've watched. The soaps, of course, which have been really good this week, especially Emmerdale. I've found that really intriguing, and I didn't expect Who Killed Craig to be Who Killed Craig. I'm not going to say any spoilers in case any of you have watched it, but that came as a big shock. Again, one of the episodes made me have a few tears when Eric told Mandy that he had Parkinson's, because my dad had Parkinson's disease, and it brought back a few memories, which I'd rather have not had brought back, but it did, and that's how it is. I've been watching Marcella since last weekend. I'm really enjoying that. That's got me hooked. We started watching it when it was first on ITV, I think it was, and Mum didn't like it because it was a bit gruesome. So we didn't watch any more of it. So now she's not here, I'm making the most of it and watching what I want to watch. So yeah, I'm waiting for Yellowstone to come out, because I want to see that, because I've started watching it from the beginning again, just because it's such an excellent series and I fancied watching it again. No particular reason. Kevin Costner may have helped, because I like him in it. So yeah, I'm enjoying watching that again, because there's bits I didn't quite get the meaning of the first time around, so the second time it's a bit more enjoyable. So I'm really enjoying that. What else am I watching? I've watched Hocus Pocus this week, first and the second, which I watched on Halloween, which I really enjoyed. What else have I watched? that's about it, really. Just want to give a hi to my favourite podcast that I watch at the moment is Ollie and Bella, Craft House of Magic. Ina Knits, who's in Norway. Hope you're staying safe in the snow, Ina, and you're managing to keep warm. Arn and Carlos has been good this week. They've been uploading clips from their tour of Japan, which has been really fascinating. I just can't believe the yarn shops in Japan. Amazing. Don't have a local yarn shop anymore. We haven't for a few years now. It's been, you know, I've always have to order my yarn online, which I don't mind because it means I get squishy parcels. And my go-to shop is Warehouse because I like the drawstring bags because they keep the moths out and it's something to store the yarn in without having to go in plastic bags. So yeah, that's all my news really. Hope you're all well and keeping warm and happy crafting. Keep crafting, everybody. Speak to you soon.